Hi, I'm Mark from L&M Small Engine. Today we'll be working on this big generator. It has a Honda GX 630 engine on it. It's a MQ Power GA-9.78. It's probably like a 10,000 watt generator, I imagine. Funny story behind this. They brought it in because mice got in behind here, ate the coil wires, and ate a bunch of the wires to shut the engine off. And they got in this panel here and ate a bunch of wires. So I fixed it. I wasn't even going to do a video on this because it was kind of boring fixing mouse eating wires on it and stuff. So I got that all done. We put a new battery in it. Wouldn't start. You spray carburetor cleaner and it'll start right up and die. And on the fuel filter here, when it's filling up, it was really dark. So there's a drain plug. It has a heavy duty gas tank on there. It's like a car gas tank with a drain plug right down here. I drained the gas. It didn't smell too terrible, but I put some on a rag out back and let it, and kerosene burn better than that. So I imagine the carburetor is all full of junk. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna tear the carburetor off, see if we can get this running. So hope you enjoy the video. Okay, so after I drained all the gas, put some new gas in there and stuff, and I'll show you what I did. Go ahead and take the air filter off and stuff. And I went to the panel over here, pulled in on the choke, just spray a little cleaner in there. It wants to run. So I think either the float's stuck in there and it's not letting the gas get in the carburetor or what, but we're just going to go ahead and take this carburetor apart and see if we can get it fixed. Like a lot of generators around here, a bad storm's coming or something, power gets knocked out. We're like in a rural community and stuff. And you buy a generator, fill it up full of fuel, and you use it for a couple hours or a day or two, and you let it sit. The next thing you know, it's 2, 3, 4 years later, and all of a sudden you need the generator again and it won't start. Well, you forgot that you had all that gas in there and everything. Stuff like that happens all the time. Has a nice dual barrel carburetor on it. Here's the fuel line here that comes off the fuel pump. And there's gas getting to that, so you know gas is getting to the carburetor. So it looks like we have to take the throttle control assembly off it. Let me get this closer here. And we gotta be careful doing this. Make sure I don't lose any springs and stuff, but you gotta take that bolt out there. And that one there. Just to get to the bolts. These 4 bolts hold the carburetor on. So when you start doing this, there's a governor springs and all that stuff. We just gotta make sure we don't lose nothing. I have to use a wrench on that one there. I can't get the socket on that side. Everything is nice and compacted in here, but it makes it a lot harder to work on stuff. Need smaller hands to get in here and do this stuff. Take this clip off here. It's for a choke. Got another bolt buried under here. There we go. Gonna pop this bowl off and just see what it looks like in there. Don't actually look that bad. But you can see how corroded around the jets. That's your two main jets right there. See all that green? Let me get a wire and see if they're plugged up or not. See how yellowish that gas looks? Definitely needs boiled out. So I'm going to boil this out real quick and we'll put it back together again. See if we can't get that generator running. Okay, just took it out of the boiler. Here's the fuel shut off. That was frozen shut. So when I put it in the boiler, it loosened it up. Now it moves now. And I blew out the jets with the carburetor cleaner and they're nice and clean. With this right here, so I'm gonna spray some carburetor cleaner on this. See all that crap on the side of that? Now it should work good now. I just gotta put this together. And when you boil out your carburetor, make sure all the jets are nice and clean and everything. Well, that's what old gas does. Either clog up your jets or them electronic fuel shutoffs. You'll clog them up and freeze that pin that blocks the jets so gas can't get in there and won't allow it to run. So, especially on generator stuff, I know it's hard to do, but if you know you're not going to use it, drain the gas out of it before you put it away. Because you leave gas in there and you forget about it. Next thing you know, it's a year or two, and gas definitely doesn't last that long. But hopefully this is all it's around. It's going to be an easy fix. Well, we can go and install it back on the engine again. Okay, on that fuel shut off, that's this wire right here. We'll plug that back in. Then that vent for the overflow vent. Just gonna start a couple of these bolts here real quick. Then we have to hook up our linkage and stuff. Okay, now that governor rod here and the spring. Hook up the vent. Hook up the fuel line. Now we got to hook up all this apparatus in back here. This Honda's a good motor, but holy cow, everything's so compact in it. There we go. Gotta make sure everything's all lined up so everything works properly. Now we gotta get these hard to reach ones back here. Got one more hard to reach one. A little trick I like using on trying to get a bolt in a hard spot. Just take a piece of plastic, put it over the socket, and it acts like a lock. That way you can get these hard to reach bolts down here. Get all these tightened up here. Okay, now we gotta hook the choke up. Hook the clamp up. There we go. Make sure the choke works. Just double check everything. Make sure we got all the springs hooked up. Okay, let's see what's gonna do. Let's pull the choke out. Turn the switch on. And there's an idle control off and on. We'll have it off for now. Run just like brand new again. Anyway, that's what old gas can do. You know, it all started out was mouse got in and ate a bunch of wires, and they said that's all that's wrong with it. So I fixed all that, then it wouldn't start, and I said, well, shoot, might as well make a video on it. And I know it's hard to do, but if you have like generators and stuff, and you buy them for an emergency, and you let them sit there and forget about it, the gas is going to get old, and it's going to clog stuff up, but it's not going to run when you actually do need it. So I know it's hard to remember, but if you're not going to use it for a while, the best thing to do is drain the gas out, run the gas through the carburetor so the carburetor is nice and dry, then just put new gas in there when you're ready to use it. And there you go. But anyways, thanks for watching. Appreciate you watching my videos. If you like my videos, please press the like button and subscribe. Anyways, have a good afternoon. Bye.